Hello, painters. I organized my paints again. The reason being that I got WarPaints Fanatic from Army Painter pre-ordered, and it's going to be coming, so I needed to make room for it. So I have them alphabetical. I have the Abier iridescent paints. I have my AG products, my super glue and activator. That stuff is awesome. AK products for basing snow. Got to get back to that with night haunts. And then clear and matte varnish. And then their line of metallic paints. And then I got my speed paints mixed in with the old metallics. I'm getting new metallics with the new set apparently. And then that's where I start with my Army Painter Fanatic. And these organizers, it's good I was able to show them without too much paint in them. I love these. I'm not promoted by them or anything, but I love these JKB paint racks from Amazon. Come in a couple days, cost like in the low 30s of dollars. In there I got space for 3 more of them. And all my paint is alphabetical. And then Arteco, I just love it. I especially love the white. I bought it for dry brushing because you want a really thick paint that's not been watered down for dry brushing, in my opinion. And then I have my Cali Art metallics I just love. And of course you got your basic Citadel, kind of my staple mainstay. Continuing with Citadel. And then there's some more. I got it organized where I had my technicals, my shades, my bases, and then my layers. I haven't gone into their contrast paints. And my glue, which is almost done, I need to replace. And then I have Green Stuff World. Kind of working my way out of that stuff. And then I have basing glue, medium that's iridescent, US Art Supply, thinner and flow improver, UV stuff for molding out stuff that I create a mold in blue stuff. And then my US Art Supply. Love those airbrush paints. Use them for more than just the airbrush too. And then we get into the Viejo. Another one of my real favorites. I have different shades of surface primer. The gray is new. And some colors that unfortunately only come in small bottles. Some shades that I've mixed up for Tyranid flesh. A metal surface primer, which I haven't tried yet. Gloss black. I have a few of their model colors. And then I have a ton of shifters. And what I do now is when I put it in the receptacle for my single action airbrush, I rinse it out and put it in a bottle because apparently it's good diluted. If you brush it on, in my experience, I have to add some full strength stuff because it's probably too diluted like that. So pretty much a drop of each or 2 drops of the undiluted with 1 drop of the diluted works out pretty well. And then Along with the JKB, it comes these little acrylic containers that I can put brushes in and other tools. As you can see, I got a lot of cheap brushes that were like $30 for $2 or whatever from Walgreens, because I use those when I teach young people how to paint because they never wash the brushes. So those brushes stand up really well if they've sat for a couple hours uncleaned. And sponge brush, which I occasionally use for oils when I paint stuff out in the yard. And then I have mixing bottles for paints, and I have my homemade holder for painting paddle, and then a Citadel painting paddle, which I just love also. Somewhere around here, oh yeah, I got another paddle. I got some 2-part epoxy. I got some mixing balls, but unfortunately, my Army Painter mixing balls, I'm not sponsored by Army Painter or anything. I just love their products. Unfortunately, my Army Painter mixing balls got mixed in with the cheap ones. I can't tell the difference, and the cheap ones rust in the paint. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Good to have one of these spray bottles from a lab. Okay, and then there's different tape that I can use to put on my homemade paddle. That Tyvek tape is really sticky and good. It's amazing. And I think that's about it for painting. Thank you, painters. Thank you, artists.